completely since that first minute, essentially. I mean, it's had maybe 5 shots total since then. Oh, big breakaway here, though. Oh, can't convert. Nice show usage on the spikies. Managed to just beat those triple bombs from blowing it up. Weird deflection. Oh, got the breakaway, though. 2v3. Oh, nice tackle by the Yoshi. Keeping it out. Kind of winding down on time here. Unfortunately, looking like the comeback's going to be pretty much unstoppable. So pretty surprising game 1 here. I mean, unless I haven't mistaken, I think Silver's Yoshi and Sweetie's Daisy. Sweetie normally plays Daisy as far as I know. Pretty dominating after that first minute there for the Yoshi. Not much happening really offensively whatsoever. I guess we'll see where they go for stadium at this point. The underground pick. I'm not sure who picked what stadium. I can't really. Might be in the World Cup. I'm looking at the wrong channel. No, I'm not positive on that spot. I have no idea. But normally Sweetie plays Daisy, so I assumed he was Daisy. But I guess pretty much everybody plays Daisy these days. We could at some point get some clarity, I guess, on who is who. Not really positive, but back at it again though on underground. Whoever was the Daisy there decided they wanted to run it back on the stadium. So here we are again. It's best of 7. Silver is controller 1. So Silver is indeed Yoshi, and Sweetie is Daisy. So yeah, pretty surprising result game 1. Like I said, haven't seen much Silver, but Sweetie's a known quantity, and he's a very, very, very good known quantity at that. So, I mean, props to Silver kind of coming out with an offensive bang game 1, seems like. Sweetie going to try and see if he can get anything started offensively this game. Really didn't have much working for him last game. Couldn't get those corners to fall. Didn't go for a single lob, I don't think. So we'll see if he can break out some of the tech this game, get things to flow a bit more smoothly offensively. Right now, got a decent item advantage for Silver. Wow, gets the rebound off the top crossbar. That's kind of the thing with this stage. You can get some wonky rebounds with those higher crossbars. Silver, yet again, taking a pretty early lead. Sweetie finally getting a nice rebound there off of Crater. He finally gets something to fall his way. Evens out the score. 3 minutes to go. Generating from the backfield. Sweetie looking for the chip. Oh, nails it finally. His first chip attempt. 1 of 1 on chips now for Sweetie on taking actual chip spot. The corners, of course, on stages like Underground. Pretty much anything but Palace or Conga. If you're right around the corner of that goal box, you can just take a chip there. And as long as you're aiming far post, it'll go in most of the time. There's slight variances in terms of the spot that you have to chip from, but the general area is the same on most of the maps. Wow, Silver with a clean inside slide there. Comes in really nice. It's a little bit of wiggle room on that. He gets exactly what he's looking for in that shot. But nice equalizer by Silver there. Great job by Sweetie there, steering into that power shot. Locking it off. Silver with an item advantage, though. We'll see if he decides to use him defensively or just let Sweetie generate some momentum here. Ends up using the triple shells, gets the corner out. Critter comes out for it early. Sweetie in kind of a breakaway now. Oh, wow. Gets the rebound. Nice rebound off the top crossbar. Sorry about that. I had to go for a second. But Sweetie gets the goal off the rebound. Comes back in. Looks for a corner shot. Ooh, maybe if he goes chip there, he gets that goal. But Critter comes out for it. But he's got the items again. Got the momentum swinging inside. He's up with the goal. 2 minutes left. 2 items. Looking for the lob there for Silver, but nobody there to catch the rebound, unfortunately. Ooh, Critter gives it away quick. And as the farm 2 items off of it, equalize the item disadvantage. SMS as it is right now, pretty item heavy. Wow, gets the dribbler off the ground. But SMS is pretty item heavy right now in terms of like the meta. Which of course, I mean, it just gives you such an advantage. And if you can farm them, wow, Sweetie's kind of taking over now. Taking that item advantage that I was talking about, just putting it to good use. But yeah, it can be hard at times at SMS whenever you get that item hold or recover from it. But we'll see if Silver managed to regain any momentum in this situation, or if Sweetie can just maintain that advantage from the items that he's getting. Finds an open Daisy, gets the lob off, doesn't get it to fall. Great tackle on the rebound there. Toad could have scored that easily. Silver playing some pretty solid defense again. But as I say that, Peach with the breakaway. Looking for the lob. Ooh, gets the perfect pass off. Nice tackle by Silver. Perfect passes, like I said, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think they're that great, but in open field, they do tend to go in a bit more. There's like an unmarked player taking a shot. Sweetie going for the European, or LAB, I'm not sure what the correct name is these days, but kind of recovering defensively. We'll probably see a pretty defensive final 40 seconds here, so Sweetie can hang on to that win. Or he might go for like a perfect pass into a corner shot. Works perfectly fine also. It's another goal. Taking it back to the lead. I guess he's trying to run up those golden boot numbers as it stands now. Everyone's trying to catch Radical 1, I think, who's in the lead with like 38 goals or something like that in 2 games. But back to the corner. Silver can't get anything started with that star, unfortunately. Doesn't get any offensive momentum off of it. Sweetie just kind of took over this game at this point. I'd be very surprised to see them go back to underground at this point. I don't actually think they can with the rule set, but pretty good recovery for Sweetie after he pretty much got iced out pretty heavily in game 1 with Silver. Silver's going to have to figure out a way to, stem the tide of this offensive momentum that Sweetie got going in this game. Whipped out some of the techs. Got 2 chip goals, I think. Really kind of having open season with these corners. He's really going to have to figure out a way to stop those corners from going off, essentially. He took upwards of 10. And if they fall, it's going to be a goal probably 50% of the time at least. So pretty dominating game 2 from Sweetie there. And now we're tied at 1-1. It's a best of 7. So we'll see what stage we go to. Silver's really trying to stop those corners more than anything. Might want to take it to like a Palace or a Congo, a more defensive-minded stadium. Or he might say, you know what, my offense is going as well. I just wasn't getting my things to fall this time. So he might take it to Bowser Stadium, something like that, potentially. It really depends. Everybody kind of has their counter pick stage of what they go for. My counter pick stage used to be Bowser's, but I learned that after the first series that I won on it, I had lost 37 straight games on Bowser Stadium, so I don't go to Bowser Stadium anymore. But end up going to Crater. Crater kind of wonky stage, high goals, wide goals. Shots can go in from pretty much anywhere. Silver has been taking a decent amount of these like half-field one-timers. Those are more likely to go in on Crater, so it might benefit him in that situation where maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable going for the tech goals or something like that. Some people also like to play that kind of like half-field shot and then just sit back defensively to maintain defensive momentum more than anything. But we'll see kind of how it plays out in this game. Silver coming down with it. Very rarely see people land with passes, especially against Toads, just because Toad has such a huge head and can hit pretty much anything anywhere, especially if people are coming down with it. Wow, big perfect pass in front of the goal. Critter blocks that though. Critter, sometimes the best keeper in the world, sometimes the worst keeper in the world. I guess he's kind of like, I don't know, hot and cold sometimes. The tech obviously kind of confuses him because Nintendo did their best making him play. That's how it goes. Pretty back and forth right now. No one with a clear lead. Sweetie definitely taking more shots, generated 2 mushrooms from it. We'll see if he can do anything with them. Maybe go for a nice slosh room style goal or something of that nature. But farms an item off the corner, grabs his own rebound. Silver, ooh, tough usage on that mushroom there. Doesn't get anything off of it. Sweetie grabs the rebound, gets the chip. Set tech goals. I mean, Silver definitely seems like he might have to expand somewhat. I'm not really sure if he knows the chip spots or not. He definitely can hit these corners, but I haven't really seen him go for a slide or a chip. I think if he expands his game in that direction, he'll have more offensive success. Because right now, Sweetie's just taken over with these item advantages that he's getting from these tech goals. And that's yet another perfect pass into shot for Sweetie. It's going to come down with that there. Another perfect pass. The offensive momentum is just completely shifted from that game one so far. Silver's definitely going to have to figure it out fast, or he's going to find himself in a 2-1 hole in games real quick. Oh, wow. Nice ball movement by Silver there. Managed to get a spot, but Toad, yet again, just the biggest head. You just cannot stop this guy whenever he's tackling. So you do with 2 items. Probably going to use one. Oh, wow. That is a tough ball to give up in the backfield. Sweetie's just too clean with the chips. He's 5 of 5 now. I don't think he's missed a single one since he started going for him. Silver going for the keeper dizzy. Can't get it to fall. Sweetie right back to the corner first time he gets the chance. 2-item advantage. Probably look to use one of these. Get a chip off. Oh, wow. Goes for the lob. Unfortunate big shot there. Freezes pretty much the whole field. But yet again, right back to the corner. Sweetie really knows his kind of offensive style. And that works really well for him. He plays hard defensive, straight to the corners most of the time. But because of that, manages to farm items. If he sees a chance for a tech goal, he goes for it. Can't get the rebound to fall. I think maybe if he lobs that far post there, he can score a goal. But Silver with the breakaway. Gets the keeper dizzy. Wow, into the rebound. Perfect rebound straight into Yoshi. Gets the goal. Gets a chomp off it, too. We'll see if Silver can convert. But Sweetie, that's kind of the power. That's the crater effect, you know. I mean, sometimes stuff like that just happens to go in a bit more on the stage. And that stems all offensive momentum Silver had kind of generated almost immediately. But big battle at midfield. See if Silver can convert with these 2 items. Big bomb, pretty good at kind of clearing out multiple people if you get a good angle on it. But that is not the usage you want. Watching a bomb fly over while your chip shot from the opponent is going into the goal, probably the most depressing thing in this game. But a quick turnaround. Wow, does a quick turnaround power shot there for Silver. Right back at it. It's that chomp, puts it to good use, gets a guaranteed goal out of it, essentially. Definitely some tough item usage, though. It doesn't get the keeper dizzy from Sweetie there, but at this point, I mean, as long as he recovers defensively, it's going to be tough for Silver to make this comeback. But it is pallets. You never know what's going to happen. Sweetie back with 2 items, though. Wouldn't be surprised to see him run to the corner here. But creates space instead. Goes for a pseudo corner, but gets the rebound. Wow, straight off Critter's hands there. Sweetie kind of incorporating a lot of rebounding into his games recently. Seems like, at least in this series. I think he's gotten 4 or 5 rebound goals at this point, along with the chips, fully fleshing out his offense, it seems like. So I haven't seen any slide attempts from him, but there hasn't been a ton of opportunity. But Silver just right back at it. He's really getting these FIFA-esque goals going on, and then immediately gets cratered for his efforts. But Silver does have this offensive momentum that he's generating from wow, and yet another nice corner shot. But he's generating this offensive momentum. He's taking it down to the corners near Critter, and then doing the passes towards the middle of the goal, which, in my experience at least, has been working out a lot more recently in terms of like goal scoring opportunities. Critter just kind of lets those go in, especially on these wider goals. He can't recover fast enough to the other side of the goal to actually defend it. But Silver 30 seconds to make a big comeback happen, basically. And giving that ball up is unfortunate. It's going to kind of continue the bleeding. Sweetie going for that corner. Gets a shot off, gets an item out of it. Gets the rebound. Toad's going to put that in. Goal's just too wide. Critter had gotten pulled over to the far side. It's 8-4. Silver just does not seem to have an answer defensively right now for Sweetie's offense. I mean, Sweetie is converting 33% of his opportunities. Oh, wow. Goes for a short chip. Kind of a weird angle. Kind of got released late, I think, because of the Yoshi tackle. I'm not sure. But Silver's going to have to come up with something defensively, because right now Sweetie's kind of having a field day. Because it's just tough. Either that or Silver is going to have to figure out the chips or the slides. in here to have a chance because he's getting offensive opportunities. He just can't convert them. But like I said, offensively, you see Sweetie 30 shots there. And most of them pretty solid opportunities, not a lot of random one-timers happening. It's going to be tough for Silver to recover at this point unless he starts figuring that out. Maybe have to play more back, hold his items longer. I'm not really sure what he can do to stop Sweetie. But a good option, always taking the Palace, taking Makonga. Somebody's hot offensively. The stages shots don't really go in much. So it's a good chance to get a good upset if you just take him somewhere that's defensive-minded. We'll see what he decides to do on that. To Palace we go. Sweetie up 2-1 at this point. With Silver taking him to Palace. This is kind of one of those stages. I know people talk about Crater being a really RNG stage. In my opinion, Palace is also another pretty RNG stage because one of the main scoring options that you have on this map is corner shots. And sometimes they just don't go in. They're really tiny goals on Palace. And, I mean, I've seen people take 15 corner shots and not a single one go in. The other person takes 2 shots the whole game. Both of them are corners. They go in. They win the game 2-0. So we'll see how it turns out in this one. I think this first goal is really going to generate a lot of momentum for whoever scores it on this map. Tends to go that way. Sweetie starting out in the backfield after that Silver kickoff. Steal. Gets half an item. Gets the full item off that little dinker. Counters the bombs with the bananas, so back to neutral, essentially. Oh, Sweetie's got a toad streak in there. Silver's got to be careful of that. Gets the power shot off. Gets an item off of it. See if he can convert. That's kind of what I'm talking about. That was Crater. That might have gone in on that stage, but the goal is too small on this. And that just gets blocked all the time. Silver with offensive momentum here. Wow, goes for a pass. Great shot. That was a great offensive opportunity from Silver there. Can't get it to fall, though. Sweetie now with 2 items. Definitely threatening. Silver comes down with it, though. Wow, finds a hole in the defense. Oh, perfect pass. Wow, that was great from Silver there. I mean, perfect offensive opportunity. Gets 2 items for his efforts, too. We'll see if he can keep converting this offensively off of that. Sweetie with the bananas, though. Oh, wow. Great momentum bananas from Silver. Really kind of figuring out this map so far. We'll see if he can keep it up. Then this first minute and a half that he's been hot in, he's struggled since then. Gets the rebound to fall, though, off the Palace sidebar. This is exactly how Silver wanted this game to start off. I mean, after that Crater game where he kind of fell apart in that first minute, this is exactly the kind of turnaround that he's looking for. Nice tackle into the ball. Stops its momentum so Daisy can't pick it up. Comes down with the pass again. Silver really coming down with these passes a lot. I don't know. He's not getting punished for it. So maybe he's figured out something in Sweetie's game that I have yet to see. But ooh, goes for the steal. Doesn't get it there. Does get the rebound, though. Stops the offensive there. And now he's back on offense. Comes down with it again. There it is. Sweetie ready to intercept. Misses the item. Gets the power shot. Wow, gets the critter dizzy off that. I'm not really sure what the chances on that are. I think if you half charge a shot, it's a better chance of getting a critter dizzy than an actual full charge shot. But Sweetie looking to turn this around offensively at this point. He's always taken a little bit to warm up in every single one of these games so far. Wow. Crater-esque goal on Palace. Oh my god. Interesting sideshow, game show music coming in there. I like it. But Silver back on the offensive momentum. Wow, just couldn't get that corner shot released. But gets an item for it, at least on the one-timer. Can't get it to fall. Back to neutral. Sweetie with the item advantage. We'll see if he can use this to convert something. But Silver's ball movement, I mean, while he hasn't been able to create offensively with the tech as much as I would like to see, his ball movement is pretty crisp. I mean, he's been picking apart Sweetie's defense to a degree. Wow, goes for the Palace chip. Can't get it to fall. I think he had to be a bit farther back on that. But Sweetie goes for the keeper dizzy. Silver just getting that half item, recovering defensively. Sweetie getting that corner, though, off the freezy. Oh, Palace post. Too much. MSC tech off the wall. Going for the... Wow. Silver just with these across boxes, I mean, I feel like he's almost playing FIFA more than he's playing strikers, but it definitely works. I mean, as we can see, he's got the goal lead right now. Wow, and uses that triple shot that he gets off the last goal to turn that offensively into another goal off the corner. And Sweetie in a hole yet again. I mean, this has been a great, all intents and purposes, this has been a great showing from Silver. You know, I don't think people counted him out, but I don't think anybody had him really taken Sweetie to task this hard, essentially. And he's put up a great showing so far. Sweetie back with the items, though, and a minute left. Plenty of time to score 2 goals here. But, like I said, Palace, very defensive stage. At the same time, it is hard to score 2 goals on this map, especially if you just spam some tackles out. But just like that, the corners. Sweetie goes back to the bread and butter. Pulls out another quick goal. Silver going for the corner chip to get the rebound. Wow, big whiff there. Manages to pick it up at half field. That's always scary. If you get a whiff just like that, that can be very scary. It turns into an offensive opportunity so quickly for the defending team. Silver with a breakaway, though. Does he have the tech? Oh, goes for the perfect pass, but Daisy blocks it. Gets the bananas off of it, though. Keeps the... Oh, big double tackle from Sweetie, and it's a 4v2. Sweetie wide open. Critter blocks those, though. Jesus Critter Superstar, I call him. Whenever you need him most, he comes up clutch. Sweetie's still looking for that last goal, though. Hasn't equalized yet. Oh, gets the rebound. Doesn't get the rebound where he wants it, though. Gets the corner. Will not fall. Silver holding it out. Manages to push the ball. Wow, and Silver takes it back to 2-2. Very impressive so far. See what Sweetie decides to do if he wants to open it up on a bigger map. Like, I think they already went underground, so maybe like a Bowser's, my favorite stage. Something like that would be nice, but... Stats there showing exactly what I was talking about. Silver, 14 shots, 4 goals. Sweetie, 23 shots, 3 goals. That's just how it goes on Palace. Sometimes the ball falls your way, sometimes it doesn't. But that's kind of why, you know, if you're in a situation where you're bleeding defensively, Palace can make up for that. We'll see where they go for Game 5. Pipeline, great chip map. Sweetie had been working the corners for a while there. Had brought in the chips, though, and that helped him kind of flesh out the offense. Silver wasn't too worried about the chips there, didn't even worry about the chip spot, so he's just playing hard no corners the whole time. But field's going to be a bit wider spread at this point, so we'll see how he reacts defensively again. Sweetie starting ball here, though. Puts it around. Gets half an item. Not a bad start for Silver, though. Gets his own half an item. Gets a full item off this. But gets a shroom. That's tough. Tough defensive item to have there. Shrooms are great for offense. Mr. Slosh has developed tech more than anybody in terms of mushrooms. And pretty much a guaranteed goal for him if he's in open space. But a lot of people are still kind of trying to figure out what they want to use it for. They can be used defensively. They give your slide tackle huge range that you can use to kind of sneak the ball out. Great shells there from Silver to stop the offensive momentum. But Sweetie, straight to the corner, farms an item for it. Gets the ball again, goes bananas, has wide open, gets the chip off. Oh, gets the bad spot, though. I think he's a bit too far. It needs to be a bit closer. Gets the top crossbar. Sweetie kind of maintaining the items. Pretty slow-paced game so far here. But, oh, Silver with a big Dizzy there. Dizzy's like the whole team from Sweetie. But doesn't manage to convert off of it offensively. And now he's got 2 big shells. You got to watch out for those. Misses the Freezy. Manages to get the ball back in the corner here. Another Freezy comes out. Not what Sweetie is looking for. Gets the keeper Dizzy. Oh, wow. A big whiff. The Toad pulls the ball off. Silver, though, I mean, putting up a big fight in these first minute and a half every single game. It's just been holding Sweetie defensively at the start of these games consistently. We'll see how it goes from here. Sweetie's definitely been getting a late start in most of the matches, but I mean, putting up a big fight right here. Oh no, that is not what you want to see. That is an unfortunate goal. Critter with those gloves of steel kind of deal, but Silver right back at it with the FIFA strats. I'm telling you, this man just must have played a lot of FIFA 11 because he's just guaranteeing goals doing that every single time. Pass straight across the box. Just cannot miss when he's doing that. Gets offensive momentum, has the 3v2. Doesn't get the rebound he's looking for. I think it went off Toad's head. Midfield steal, though, into a power shot. Dang, yet another post. Can't get these to fall just yet. Wow, another corner post. This is just lots of random dinks happening here. Another corner post. That's like 4 in a row. Every single shot is hitting the post there. I don't know what is going on this map right now. But goes for the shot. Can't get it to fall. Critter blocks it, but gets the items out. Back on the offensive now. Equalizes the items. Sweetie back in the corner, though. Goes for the corner dump and chase. Peach, my bad. Daisy can't get there in time. Comes down with it. Wow, Yoshi here. Gets the chip off. Oh my gosh, falls right on the goal line. What is happening? The goals in this game just cannot be passed. This is insane. I mean, that's like 6 normal goal-scoring opportunities that have been blocked back to back to back to back. Critter comes out for it again. This is the most defensive I think I've ever seen Pipeline be. I mean, it is impossible to score on this map right now. Sweetie gets the breakaway, though. Goes for the chip here. Manages to get it to fall. Wow. What a crazy back-and-forth series that was for the past almost 2 minutes. I mean, insane. Sweetie comes out the victor on that end of it, though, so far. Gets the item advantage. Game's not over yet, though. Silver with a nice backfield steal. Oh, great tackle by Sweetie on that timing, though. Doesn't get the item up. Goes to the corners. Wow, great block by Silver on the Hammer Bros. Goes for the open pass. Oh my gosh, that's that FIFA strats I'm talking about coming back in again. Good bananas. Keeps the offensive side on his side. But wow, great tackle by Sweetie. Pulls it open. Wow, crazy he got that pass off, actually. I mean, he was mid-tackle to animation. The pass comes off there. Sweetie back to the corner, though. Post again. I don't think a single corner shot has fallen this entire match. Goes for the keeper, Dizzy. Can't get it to come. So we're getting really unfortunate on these rebounds off these half shots. Sweetie finally goes for a slide and hits it. 1 of 1 on his slides so far. I mean, Sweetie's been just so on with his offensive technique in terms of the tech that he's been going for. Obviously, the corners have been kind of sketchy, but it's been close. I mean, it's been very close so far. Wow, gets the one-timer rebound off the corner shot. Still have not seen a single corner go in. I mean, normally this is a map where they tend to fall, and it's just not working out offensively. I think, unfortunately, that's kind of why we've seen Silver's goals be limited. Misses the slide from Sweetie there, make it 1 of 2. But Silver's offensive momentum, I mean, that he had for a long time, it's unfortunately just been stemmed entirely by these corners not falling for him. And it's been tough. It was tough this game for that. Critter just saving everything. I mean, those are good looks by Silver offensively, but Critter just cannot stop saving things at this point. I'd love to see the shot stats on this game, because it was pretty ridiculous that none of those go in. 20 to 20, I mean, it's about as even as it gets. But the post on Pipeline that game just being way, way, way too big, blocking every single shot. I mean, we saw, 6 or 7 posts in a row, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And then we even saw Chip, with good form, hit top crossbar immediately afterwards. I mean, nothing was working. Refresh stream. I'm actually in the game right now, Slash. Or I'm in the Dolphin fight, so I don't know. I still might be delayed. I'm not really sure. Either that or the stream is just in the future. I'm not really sure. But it's set right now is 3-2 Sweetie. Silver's been putting up a hell of a fight though. But taking it back to Palace. I'm not sure if they gentlemen's to Palace. Not positive, or maybe Sweetie picked Palace. I don't really know the scenario here, but back on Palace we are. And I mean, we'll see if there's kind of the recreation that there was last time. But Sweetie trying to get it started early this game. He's been slow to start offensively every single game. I don't think we've seen him score a single goal before 3 minutes and 30 seconds shows on the clock. Silver's been doing a great job locking him up at the start of the game. Perfect pass right out of the corner. Twitter gets there. That's the small goals yet again coming in. But Silver wants to keep the offense on his side. Comes down with the ball. Ooh, doesn't throw his own shell to counter Sweetie's. And Sweetie's back on it. Farms his item. Gonna play out of the backfield. Silver takes a one-timer. Ooh, doesn't chip the rebound. I think if he goes topside chip on that rebound, Twitter has a hard time getting to that. Sweetie works out of the corner, gets a quick turnaround chip, or turnaround power shot out of the corner and gets that the ball. Silver with the one-time rebound. Can't get at the ball, though. Like I said, I think that is the first goal that Sweetie has scored before 3:30. I'm not really sure exactly, but it's definitely about there. It's either one other goal. But Sweetie gets the dizzy, manages to find space. That crater dizzy is just so long sometimes. Sometimes so short, though. I think it's actually completely random. I'm not really sure about that, but I want to say we looked in the files and it is. But Sweetie goes for the rebound, can't get it. Oh my gosh, scramble in front of the goal. Maybe if he shrooms for that, Sweetie can get there for the rebound. Wasn't looking for it. I think maybe everyone was taken aback by what happened there. Silver to the corners, though. Goes for the dizzy. Can't get it. Gets the one-time rebound. Can't get it the ball, though. Sweetie back on the offensive. Has the triple greens. Spiky shell doesn't really hit its target. Was trying to go for the jumping peach before he jumped, but Sweetie's back to the corners again. Has the red shell. Back to the corners again. I mean, it's just an onslaught of corners right now from Sweetie. He finds another corner again. Critter's just on it. I mean... And Sweetie back. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me he's going to do it again. Another icy. Another corner again. I mean, that is 7 straight full charge corners in a row from Sweetie here. That's ridiculous. I mean, you felt that goal was coming. It was inevitable. The fact that it came off a perfect pass is kind of hilarious. But, I mean, that was just an onslaught of, like, item hell right there that Silver cannot get it out of. Sweetie looking to take this one over, take the series home. I mean, he's got all the offensive momentum right now. Silver has not been able to get anything going. As I say that, gets a breakaway, though. Oh my gosh, almost a shell deflection straight into the goal. That might have been the tilture that Silver needed to get back into this game. But Sweetie managed to find an open pass. Silver, good defensive break there. Gets an item for Sweetie, though. Another power shot. Sweetie is just, I mean, working these power shots all over the field. A little bit of stop and go from Sweetie. Gets the bomb out of it. See where he goes with it. We already knew where he was going with it. Back to the corner again. I think if he lobs that, he makes that rebound. I feel like I need a button to keep track of the amount of corner shots that Sweetie's going for this game, because I think we're at like 12 or 13. Let's see what he does. Gets the triple reds. Gets the punt. Toad's coming across. Already down there because he was in the fence. Another charge shot. Gets the keeper dizzy. Doesn't have an item to get the ball back, though. Silver clears it out. Wants his own rebound. Can't get it. Nice item usage from Sweetie to prevent that. Has the breakaway. Perfect pass. No keeper dizzy. No anything. But gets the rebound. Critter just out of position. Still mid-dive animation, I think. And it's looking pretty grim for Silver at this point. I mean, I've seen a 4-goal comeback in a minute, but it is hard to do on Palace. Oh my gosh, goes for the inside slide there. Slips on his own banana, though. Kind of the issue with bananas. They're great defensively sometimes. They can be used offensively, but sometimes you just carry your momentum into your own banana while you throw it. You don't get a far banana toss. It just doesn't work out. Silver can't get a keeper dizzy to save his life, and it's looking pretty tough at this point. Gets a star. Hopefully he can convert this. Wow.
Let's go, Silver.
Nice tackles by him. Gets a nice rebound there. 30 seconds in a dream for 3 goals for the comeback. Needs to be able to convert this star, though. This is the most important thing. Wow, crazy slide from Sweetie. Make it 2 or 3. He's efficient with it. Silver stars for the corner. Gets the chomp. I mean, needs to chomp now or score now. Needs to convert this right here. If he doesn't, it's pretty grim. Nice. Good conversion. All right, there's a chance. There's a chance. 15 seconds. Good triple reds. Needs to get a goal right here. Good bombs. Converts this on the slide. Oh my gosh, looks for the perfect pass. Can't get it to fall. See how Sweetie turns this around. That would have been depressing if that went in. I was just going to let that one rest if it went in. Just wouldn't have said anything on it. That was tough. But, I mean, a great showing from Silver. I don't think anyone had expected him to do as well as he did, honestly. I mean, really gave Sweetie a run for his money there. But great series overall. Sweetie comes out the victor. We'll be moving on to round 2.